Chocolate and cheesecake, I think, are the two things vying for the top spot in the Dessert Hall of Fame. And out of the kindness of my heart, obviously, I'm fusing the two here to make my chocolate cheesecake. And the first part is the base. And for that, I need about 1.3 cups of graham cracker crumbs. And these need to be thwacked into submission. And in they go for a quick whir, just to make sure there are no larger crumbs remaining. That's all I need. Now the chocolate cheesecake has to have a chocolate base. I'm getting that with cocoa. Put a tablespoon in with the crumbs. The third and final ingredient for the base is butter, about 1/2 stick. And now a little bit of whirring, just to make everything cohere. There we are. Really wonderful damp crumbs into the cake tin, and just use your hands to form the base. There we are. I'm just going to stash this in the freezer for a few minutes. It's just to chill it while we get on with the second part of the cheesecake, the luscious chocolatey custardy interior. To make a cheesecake, you need cheese, cream cheese. I need about 2.5 packets, and the cream cheese really must be at room temperature, otherwise you'll never get the requisite smoothness. Sugar, I need about 3/4 cup. And it goes. And then some custard powder, tablespoon. Look at that, I love its peachy whiteness. If you haven't got that, use a tablespoon of cornstarch along with an extra teaspoon of sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. Some eggs, 3 whole eggs, in they go. And 3 yolks. In you go, my babies. To intensify the tang of the cream cheese, some sour cream, about 2/3 cup. To make the cheesecake a chocolate cheesecake, I need 2 things. The first thing I need is a little bit of cocoa. It's only 1/2 teaspoon here, and I've dissolved it in a tablespoon of hot water from a kettle. Chocks away. So now, just what we've been waiting for, a huge pool of melted bittersweet chocolate. Got about 6 ounces, just needs to be folded into the cheesecake mix. Patiently, dreamily. Now at first, you can see it flecked and rippled, but sooner or later, everything gives way to chocolate, which is, after all, the natural order of things. That's all that needs to be done, so time to fill the cheesecake base. First, I wrap with cling. That's so no liquid can get in or out, because I'm baking this in a water bath. And on top of the cling, as a safety measure, foil. Just bring it right up. The tin goes into a roasting tray. Now I'm going to pour my gorgeous brown batter into the crumb-lined tin. Oh, deep, deep pleasure. And last stage, to make the water bath, I'm going to pour a kettle of recently boiled water into the roasting tin so that it comes about halfway up the cheesecake tin. And this goes into a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes to an hour, thereabouts. third and final part, some melted chocolate, that's about 3/4 of a bar, a bittersweet chocolate, which I am going to Jackson Pollock over the waiting cheesecake. A thing of beauty is a joy forever, I'm told. A joy for tea time does me.